day, folks. Hope everyone's doing fine out there in Starring Land. Alright, so this is one of kits I got for Christmas. It's the Lindberg 34 Ford pickup. Yeah, I know, before you go turning off the camera and saying, oh, Lindberg kit. My lady got this for me for Christmas. Now, you know, I'm not really too fond of Lindberg kits. I've only built a few. And I know this kit is really low price at Hobby Lobby. I kind of figured out, so I know with a 40% off coupon, this is probably, what, a $8 kit. But, so I opened it up and had a look inside, and was quite surprised. Actually, besides there being a lot of flashing, which is fine, that can all be cleaned up. I noticed one of the things I was surprised about was the amount of spare parts. This is a 3-in-1 kit. Now, most 3-in-1 kits, you know, they give you maybe a selection of 1 or 2 type rims, and then bits or pieces. You know, this one could be built 3 ways. But the one thing that really surprised me was, for one, some of the rims, they're not chromed, so that can save, you know, saves a little bit of time. They definitely need to be cleaned up. There's a lot of flashing, but you know, a guy could, you know, use his all clads and make these look really nice, or you know, custom paint them for a custom color. So basically what I'm getting at, this kit has a lot of spare parts you can use. For example, it has bucket seats in it, right? But it also has, let's see here, I know I saw it in here. Oh yeah, here it is. It's on this tree. It also has a bench seat. So that's kind of cool. But the one thing I noticed with this kit, now most 2-in-1, 3-in-1 kits usually have just one motor in them, you know, and then you use that motor and you build it up any which way you like. But one thing I noticed about this kit is there's actually 2 motors. Parts for 2 motors in it. It's, you know, it has the 2 main motor parts, right? But it also has your fan belt, and you know, stuff like the horn and all that. This is all just molded in white, but there's also all the same parts are in chrome plated, and yet a 3rd set of rims. Now, like I said, this is a Lindberg kit, so you know it's not going to be too detailed, I'm sure. But no, you know, nevertheless, heck, that was a Christmas present, so it was cool. But I was just surprised by the amount of kits. And you've also got 3 style of tires. You got your wide tread it, your normal tread it, and then you got some wide slicks in there. So like I said, this kit, you know, it can be built 1 of 3 different ways. Got your tow truck, your stake bed, or your hot rod looking one. You know, both of these have, you know, you'd use the chrome engine, and this is a closed cab. Or you can, you know, do any common. I mean, you could take the hot rod and, you know, make it a tow truck too. You know, like a hot rod tow truck. You know, it is 1/25th scale. I'm not too crazy. One thing I never did like about Lindberg kits was the instructions. Sometimes they can be You know, they're kind of overly complicated, I guess. At least for me, they're kind of hard to understand sometimes as far as the way they use the number schemes, but you can always pretend it's an AMT kit and they don't exist. Just go by the picture, right? So, but anyways, so like I said, this year, doing a lot of Russian builds, and I said I was going to build civilian stuff, and you know, as you probably know, looking at my past few civilian builds, I really like the pickup truck. So I'm going to continue along with that. I am building some cars. I got the '86 Monte Carlo coming up. I'm going to do a couple race cars. I got that sprint car one, and I want to do a couple old 50s, 60s NASCAR, and I'm trying to decide on my first gasser build. I just haven't decided what kit I want to get yet to do the first gasser build. So anywho, look for the next update when I start this kit, and I guess that's it for now. So remember folks, be kind to one another and keep the glue on the styrene.